You guys and gals are going too easy on me with the demon chocobo, by the way.
I know they're being so
Yeah.
nice. Then people are like, no, that was enough. Demon chocobo.
I think this says something that people just like torturing Essentia more than torturing Puexel because really last year the demon chocobo was quite the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I need to get it closer so I can push it over. Someone needs to make it closer so I can push it over.
Alright, High Spirit said if someone can get it close, he'll push it over.
I think it was about a $60 difference last I heard the totals. Yeah. Not too much longer before Bannon will hopefully be riding a chocobo too. That's
That's coming up.
That's coming up in
It's
maybe
worth
like
it.
20 minutes or so.
So we have a $20 donation from Spiritual Tolkien's Son. It says, good luck, have fun for the last run, and thank you so much for this awesome marathon. Des bisous de la France. We have a $5 donation from Rowan Dinkt. It says, good morning, everyone. For my amount, I'll let the mysterious voice who reads everyone's comments choose what to put it towards. This was actually a while ago, and I chose to put it towards Demon Chocobo on. You're welcome.
Oh, we know who he's rooting for.
We have a $25 anonymous donation. It says, Puexel uses Phoenix Down on Demon Chocobo. It's super effective. We have a $9 donation
Can't
from
resist.
Jeannot. It says, I'm a liar. I donated again. Close parenthesis. $9 for Sergeant McCormack Flex.
You wouldn't normally suplex Kefka, by the way, just 'cause the animation's slower, but it's just too much fun to pass up.
He did. He suplexed Kefka twice. We didn't know he was going to do it.
What do you mean, why weren't you made aware of it? You're aware of it.
Yeah, you did it.
Yeah. So the strategy here, this is one reason why we wanted the black belt. The strategy is to just defend and let Sabin kill them with counterattacks.
Or Tiger Break works too.
Yeah, and sorry, we didn't mention it explicitly, but equipping the black belt makes you counterattack physical attacks. And this fight could be made slightly quicker by having Shadow.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow could throw shurikens.
I think, or even just attack from the front row with his starting
I guess,
weapon.
yeah.
And should be able to at least kill the grunts.
I'm used to buying shurikens because I do that in my Japanese route.
Yeah.
Equip them on Gau. Sir Mr. Thou.
Don't drink the evil purple Kool-Aid.
No.
No.
Not only was he poisoned, but he fell off from the top of a castle.
Splish.
No.
We have sound effects for all those guys.
I think it's worth mentioning with all the donation incentives we keep talking about. If you're not sure where to get a list of all of these incentives, all you have to do is go to crystalsforlife.ca, and you can see a list of all the incentives in the tracker, the link to which is on the right side of the page, about halfway down.
One of my viewers gave me one of the best theories I've heard in a long time about what horrible fate befalls Doma Sentry after he disappears into a plot hole following this whole sequence here. In his anger, sorrow, and rage at being abandoned by the storyline, he becomes Rexel
Oh.
and takes over the castle.
Funny enough, I think that was actually me.
Oh, it was? Okay. Nice.
That was a long time ago.
I am Mr. Thou.
And I wish to dance with the two of you.
Ding 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 ding.
So here Cyan actually can counterattack, but it seems to be kind of rare that he does.
Yeah, not as common as Sabin with the black belt, just
Yeah.
from my experience. Pretty much all of these battles, I hope that he uses just regular attacks, because there's only one enemy in this whole series that has more HP than his regular attack can kill.
What else could he do? Sword attacks?
Dispatch.
Mm-hmm.
And the animation for that is just longer?
Yep.
Yeah. No, he's being good. Now this is the one that's stronger.
I think it is game over if Sabin dies in any of these battles. I just wanted to make sure. Probably should have just used potion instead of tonics before going in.
Everything's better with Magitech.
Yep. Look, we're also coming up on a lot of other people's favorite exchanges in the game. The Rage and Leap tutorial. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out.
Yep. Your Magitech's evil.
Thanks to donations, we're going to be seeing a lot more Magitech later on.
Yep. Lots and lots of Magitech. Much more stylish Magitech than what I have now, too. But, ooh, whoa, I stole the item.
Yeah, color changing Magitech.
I'm curious why you used a tonic there.
Because I forgot where Sabin's cursor was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That too. That is one thing that that does throw me off a little bit, switching between, even just between Final Fantasy games, is little subtle differences in how cursors and menus work. Because in all three of the Super Nintendo Final Fantasies, the memory cursor persists between battles, but in the PlayStation games, it does not. I think that comes back in FF10, but only in the English version. The Japanese version, it resets.
Oh, really?
I think it only resets in the Japanese version if you switch them out in battle.
Oh,
If you
oh
manually
yeah, oh
switch
okay.
them, it doesn't.
So we have a whole bunch of donations related to the Ben and Chocobo ride incentive that was
Nice.
mentioned a minute ago. We have a $40 donation from Mr. Cab, which reads, Ben and ride Chocobo good. We have a $20 donation from Star Prism. Hey guys, I've really been enjoying the marathon when I can catch it. I'm so happy that you're playing my most favorite game ever right now, and I need to see Ben and ride a Chocobo. I didn't even know it was possible. Keep being awesome, all of you, and good luck to Puexel on this run.
Thank you.
And we have a $30 donation from an anonymous donor. It says, everyone wants Mr. Bannon's wild ride. And a $30 donation from Steampunker, Bannon must happen. And so with all these donations, we have met
Awesome,
that incentive.
yes.
Nice.
One little touch too is that the single enemies are easier to run away from than groups. So for about the first hour and a half of the run before I get access to this smoke bomb item, how quickly I can get out of battles has a lot of randomness to it, depending on what enemy formations I get. So like in this area, getting single ghosts is kind of the best outcome because I can run away from them faster and I don't have to get fired so many times like these guys are doing.
Yeah.
Well, if you didn't do such a poor job of running, maybe you wouldn't have been fired.
Maybe.
Okay, yeah, I'm off commentary.
Leave the premises.
Driscoll had. So have you ever had the music glitch out here?
We mean where
I've
the
had it.
where the music doesn't start after the cutscene, or
Well, there's that, but then also sometimes like the drum beat in the background gets off from the rest
yes,
of the music.
yes, I have had that happen. Now that I think about it,
It sounds so weird.
I'm gonna be pretty aggressive with healing during this part, just for marathon safety, because there's an enemy called a bomb out on the outside parts of the train that has an attack that does over 200 damage. And this is an obligatory battle that looks like it should be inescapable, but in fact isn't.
It even says no escape. And you're like,
But-
yeah, right.
Yep.
No escape.
You can't escape. Nowhere to run.
And of course, in casual play, you're such a higher level than you would be now. You're thinking, yeah, I could take that.
Yeah, I could take all those ghosts. Just horrible to know.
Go Metaflex.
I know I played the GBA version too much, but even when I'm seeing the SNES script, I keep just seeing the lines from the GBA. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no escape for you. Since that's what they retranslated it to.
I know it's a better translation, but it would be hard for me to play just because of how used to this one I am.
Yeah. Same here.
I think that's why it's hard for me to play the SNES version. I'm just so used to GBA.
Well, still.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do it too. Still going.
So while we make our way through the Phantom Train here, I think it's worth mentioning that we're playing in support of JDRF. All proceeds of this marathon are going to support type 1 diabetes research and their goals of treating, curing, and preventing type 1 diabetes. Since we're coming up on the Phantom Train suplex, I just felt it Worth pointing out that I had to wear the Phantom Train Suplex shirt, which came from our wonderful partners at the Yeti, theyeti.com. They've in fact made 6 different shirts for Crystals for Life 2014, available at theyeti.com/C4L. The shirts are $11 each, and $3 from every shirt sold is going to JDRF, donated by the Yeti. So they've been absolutely great to partner with. Thank you very much.
Do you know how long those shirts are available for? I still haven't bought mine.
I'm not sure when the sale ends. I was told basically the duration of the marathon.
Okay. I might have to at some point.
What, you don't want to enter your credit card information into my computer?
I don't know it offhand either. So.
Oh, it's gonna stop.
To everyone who donated for this.
This one's
Thank
for
you.
you. Thank you very
Meta.
much.
Suplex.
Yes, we need some meta help here.
Yeah, now. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Who's gonna mess it up? Oh, he's just got cool shades on.
Oh, what?
Oh, no!
Oh.
You missed it.
I'll get it.
So, great. How much was the suplex then?
There we go.
That's the pillow. You've already focused. Well,
Crunch. Yeah.
for a second. Done. There. Suplex.
This is the first of what I like to call obligatory undead bosses, too, because starting in Final Fantasy V, enemies that are considered undead within their monster data have reverse effects from healing items applied to them. So, like, potions do damage, regen acts like poison, but life spells or effects are instant death.
Tonight? Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so what High Spirits just told us is that the t-shirt sale through the Yeti goes until tonight, where night is defined by
Midnight.
whose time zone?
Looks like
Central?
It looks like Pacific,
I think it's Yeti is usually central, though.
Central.
but it's I don't know. It's 13
Midnight.
and a half hours left. There you go.
Sorry, how many?
13 and a half hours.
Okay, 13 and a half hours left in the sale.
Yeah.
There we go.
Central.
Every one of their other things is midnight central.
I always get email reminding me about new shirts at like 11 Mountain, so.
So just a reminder that we're going to cut off Gau's name at Puexel entering Barren Falls, which is coming up pretty shortly. So if you wanted to snipe, better get your donation in right now.
I think the GBA version added some music to this scene too, but I think it's so much more effective with just the sound of the train.
So the trigger here is just time-based, correct?
Yeah, it doesn't move on until so much time has passed, and the timer keeps going while you're in the menu. So this is like the perfect time to do some menu work.
Okay. Yeah, there's a very similar thing that happens at one point in Final Fantasy VIII as well. Time-based trigger, but time still flows while you're in the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Now, had Puexel decided to get Shadow back at the start of Sabin's scenario, he always leaves you in Barren Falls, regardless.
Yeah, he also randomly leaves if you win in a battle outside of the Phantom Train. But if you recruit him in the speedrun, you don't actually win any battles outside of the Phantom Train.
Yeah, so there's really no chance of him leaving too early.
And that particular save wasn't because the falls are terribly dangerous, but rather because power outages are terrible.
Yep. Not really. I just need to be able to hear the music. So you can go. Yeah, go for it. So during this battle here, the boss Rizapos is on a timer, and it won't spawn until roughly 1 minute has passed. And you don't. There isn't really anything you get out of fighting the piranhas, so I just get it down to 1. Have Sabin and Cyan both defend, and then wait until a little bit after the music loops. So yeah, go ahead.
And it's also worth noting, sorry, I just wanted to mention, that Sabin and Cyan received a complete heal before jumping off the falls, and that's because there could have been a party change here. Theoretically, Shadow could have been the only person left alive in your party. So Shadow leaving would have left you with everyone dead, so to compensate, you fully heal the party.
Because jumping off waterfalls is very healing and therapeutic.
So we do have some donations related to the Gau name bidding war, and we have an interesting situation developing here. We have a $30 anonymous donation. This donation is to name Gau Meow Meow, shortened to Mew Mew. I'm Mew Mew. I, your friend. Friend. I join you again. Bonus points if you can grab a cat-based rage so he can jump nimbly bimbly from tree to tree. We also have a $25 donation from Mitako that says, Yuna for Gau. Let the universe continue. And we have another $5 anonymous donation that says, gotta have that universe. And then we have a $6 anonymous donation that says, I'm getting this one, and that went towards Ariel for Gau. So actually, the current standings for Gau, if I double check real quick, we have a tie between Yuna and Mew Mew at $30.
Oh.
Wow.
So the bidding war is closed, but we like to just flip a coin, or we like to reopen it very temporarily.
Well,
Because
we
we
don't-
are
this is
naming
where
him
we're
like
naming
we're naming
right
him
now.
right now, so
So
I guess let's go the coin route.
does someone have a coin to hear?
I don't.
It's not a double-headed coin.
Yeah, yeah. Don't ask Edgar or Sabin for a coin for this.
Alright, now I will try to do this a little, with a bit of a better explanation than Meta Sigma tried to give. We're going to call heads the side with the queen's head. And we're going to call tails the side with the bear's tail. Heads is Yuna, and tails is Mew Mew. Tails.
Okay.
And for those of you wondering what that was, I just flipped with the queen's head and a bear.
like-
That is
like
a
this?
Canadian toonie.
Is this how they want it spelled? Okay.
And just a reminder that the next naming bidding war coming up is for Celis, and that will be during the lock scenario, which is a decent amount of time away, probably around 20-25 minutes.
Yeah, so something I did actually before starting the run here was I did a little bit of RNG manipulation in the form of saving and loading from files on my card a few times in order to set up avoiding inescapable battles on the Veldt.
Yeah, there's been a lot of work done with that recently. Doing work before you start your run to set up the RNG here on the Veldt.
It pretty much consists, I think in this case it consisted of me resetting and then loading from one of the save files on my cart 3 times, and then just resetting and letting the save select screen display like 2 or 3 more times after that in order to stage it for the Veldt formation that I wanted. Because if you aren't doing anything like that, you've got a very high chance of getting into an inescapable battle with those Templars and soldiers from the Imperial camp.
So I'm told that my estimate regarding how long until Celis was bad, which is unsurprising because I'm bad at time. What I would recommend is that you just get your donations in quickly to name Celis. In addition, we have some drama developing in the Save versus Kill Sid bid war. Currently, the standings have Save at, well, this may be slightly out of date, but Save at $187 and Kill at $158. And this has been going pretty hot, so get your donations in and make yourself heard on whether you want Puexel to have to catch fast fish or slow fish. I'm actually not sure which one's more irritating.
Surprised we're not having more Demon Chocobo drama.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because this would have been a nice long tutorial here with the blinding demon chocobo background.
Everyone would be.
A very fitting place to have that background too, given who gives us the Rage and Leave tutorial. And then, in addition to helping me get to Mobla's, find Gau, and get to the Serpent Trench a little faster, doing the Velt manipulation is also going to help me in the World of Ruin when I need to find Gau again too, as part of getting all the characters, because it'll still be on a pretty weak set of enemies. Instead of the white dragon that lives on the Velt by the time I get there.
Yeah, this tutorial would have been, or this cutscene rather, would have been great with some Demon Chocobo. Especially because I wouldn't even have to look at it. I could just kick back, let Puexel watch it.
It's Kappa.
Everyone's favorite imp.
It's Kappa!
Kappa!
You want to explain why it's called Kappa?
Wasn't that like the name of a Japanese?
Yeah, in the Japanese version of this game, both the imp status and spell are called Kappa, and it's named after like a mythological monster from Japan. I think that like kidnaps children or something like that, and lives in rivers.
So we do have a whole bunch of donations about saving and killing Sid. We have a $46 donation from Court that says, "Sorry, Sid, but force-feeding you rotting fish until you die a horrible death is FF6 canon, except no substitutes." We have a $30 donation from Matsuko. "Save Sid. You must painstakingly do it." We have a $30 donation from Sword of Aeons. "Hey Puexel, discovered your SGDQ FF9 tag team with Spike Vegeta just recently."
Oh, nice.
I believe he means AGDQ. That was an awesome run, in fact. "Love your excellent informative commentary. And Dat Binder."
Never
Thank you,
leave home without
Puexel,
it.
Poxnor, and everyone else involved in making this event a reality. The
Maybe
speedrun-
someday I'll join the 21st century like Essentia here and have my notes on a tablet
Yeah,
computer.
this is where all my notes are.
Yeah.
The speedrunning community is one of the best in nerd culture. I truly respect the efforts made toward inclusiveness and against toxicity. Keep it up. I know I, at least, will be supporting you in every way I can. Put this towards killing Sid because feels."
Thank you. So, unlike in the river, the number of battles I get in the Serpent Trench is completely fixed, but there is randomness as far as what enemies I get. And in this first battle I'm going to get here, there's a chance of getting a single Anguiform, which could theoretically kill me with an Aqua Rake if I get unlucky enough. It's not a super common encounter, though.
Yeah, because their AI script says that if the Angoform is the last enemy left, it can use Aqua Rake, but it won't use it any other time if there are other enemies there. So that's why a single one is more dangerous than two of them.